Hello everybody, my name's Jamie Waugh. I'm the Programme Manager for Together an Active Future, which is our Pennine Lancashire Sport England local delivery pilot, and this is the Programme Manager update for December and January 2018 and 19. Happy New Year everybody, and apologies, it's been a little while since we last did one of these. We'll start doing them a bit more regularly again. So a few quick updates for you all, some of which you may know and some of which you may not. And I've come out on location again because it's a beautiful winter's day and you can see snow-capped Pendle Hill right behind me. So a few quick ones. So just an update on the team. Our comms and marketing role is being advertised again throughout January and February, with the hope of interviewing somebody by the end of Feb. Really important role for the team to start kind of sharing what we're doing and bringing people on board and just kind of making sure everybody understands what Together an Active Future is all about and what we're doing. So hopefully that role will be with us in the coming months, and it should be advertised in the next week or two. We also have two colleagues from Lancaster University with us. They're from they're going to form part of our evaluation team, and Sandra and Amy are going to be embedded within our team for a couple of days a week and really lead that research and evaluation of our pilot, so that's great news. The big update we had before Christmas was from Sport England with regards to their phased approach to the local delivery pilots. So Sport England confirmed funding values, if you like, and their framework to the funding that they'd like to put in place. For Pennine Lancashire, what that means is that there are 3 phases. One is the Insight and Development Phase. The next is the Pathfinder Phase, and finally an Accelerator Phase. And what Sport England is saying is the Insight and Development Phase, which is where we are now, is all about that understanding and gaining insight. And we were given a pot of money to basically put a core team in place and start doing some of these engagement sessions. Now the next phase, which is the Pathfinder, which we'll be moving into in early 2019, that's where Pennine Lancashire has secured a guaranteed £3 million, which is obviously really fabulous news, and that's to start to test and learn from what works as well as what doesn't work with regards to increasing physical activity for the people of Pennine. So that's really exciting news. And then the Accelerator Phase is where local delivery pilots can bid up to an additional 7 million, making the total a maximum of 10 million. Sport England obviously have a number of criteria and things that apply to that, and that is about looking at what's worked in the Pathfinder Phase and where there's evidence to suggest that's making a real impact, looking at how we can start to really accelerate that and grow that. So it's really fabulous news for Pennine Lancashire and really exciting kind of year ahead. Quick update on the Life Course tool, which we spoke about before. We've been testing that in the up and active teams in East Lancashire, in Burnley particularly, and also with the Refresh team in Blackburn with Darwin. Some early feedback on they've tried that with a number of different groups, and we'll be sharing some of that feedback they're giving with us in the coming weeks as I'm meeting them in the next couple of weeks to get that team feedback on how that's been going, with a view to understanding if the Life Course tool is something that we really want to start to roll out across Pennine Lancashire. We've completed our first series of creative engagement training, which was with Leon Cruikshank from Lancaster. There was 3 training sessions all on different themes, and we've completed them now, some really positive feedback, and we're now just evaluating them and understanding if that's something we want to roll out further across Pennine Lancashire and what plans we need to put in place to do that. And then a bit of an update really with regards to our planning and TaAF in January. Because of the Sport England announcement with regards to the phasing, Together an Active Future team set aside January really to really put together or refine our robust plans and ensure that they aligned to the Sport England phasing that had been announced, and to ensure that Pennine Lancashire was really well positioned to move into these next phases. So we're spending January an awful lot of team time together to get our plans right and set up and ready to go, and we'll be sharing updates with regards to that throughout Feb. And that's where all of our partners and our colleagues can understand how they can continue to be involved and be part of this fantastic pilot. And then lastly, this is for our Solution Finders partnership group. We had a really good meeting last week. I think it was mid-January, the 15th or 16th. And whilst it was really positive, the Together and Active Future team were mindful it was a lot more information giving and less of a kind of working together to solve an interesting challenge. So what we want to do is improve those meetings going forward, and we've got quite an interesting idea for the February session we've got together, a bit more of a workshop style, a bit more addressing a challenge that we've got in Pennine, and we'll be confirming that with the Solution Finders Partnership Group very soon. So that's a bit of a longer update than usual because we hadn't done one for a while, but next time it will be more frequent and a little bit shorter. Thank you very much, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye bye.